Good morning, or depending when you're watching this, good afternoon, good evening, or good night. My name's Ross, and as always, told out of Voice of Radio, so today we need to have a look at all of the secret rares from Raging Surf. The set is now out over in Japan. It launched like an hour or two ago as you hear this, and yeah, there are a bunch of secret rares, and there are a few in this set that I really want. Yes, I am a big fan of these. So let's start off, as we often do, with the artwork rares. Remember, they are called illustration rares in English, but we're looking at the Japanese list here, so artwork rares is the correct term to use, not illustration rares. So we got ourselves a Snorunt coming in here. It's honestly kind of beautiful. This is one of the ones that was shown off a little while ago. And I think it's fine. Single energy. And it does 40 damage to a fighting Pokemon. It's fine. It's not particularly stunning. But the art is, and that's the point. Mantike is also a borderline unplayable card. But it is the first Mantike that we have seen in like 16 years. Since Diamond and Pearl base. For that alone, I adore it, ladies and gentlemen. I absolutely adore it. It's single energy, heal 120 from one of your Pokemon, but you're basically giving up a prize to do so. Now, Plusle and Minun we have to look at together because they are clearly a pair, and they're done by Okacheke. We got an Okacheke Plusle and an Okacheke Minun, and yes, if you put them together, the artwork totally matches, which I adore. We've also got a really cool thing going on here whereby they kind of make a little bit of a pair. So we've got Minun here, where if you got Plusle in play, your opponent has to take 2 damage counters every time they attach an energy to one of their Pokemon from their hand, which is awesome. Doesn't stack, you can only have one of them at a time, unfortunately. And then the Plusle of 2 energy does 10 damage, plus 10 more for each damage counter already on your opponent's active. But then again, that's kind of awesome, because they should be taking extra from Plusle's ability. I need this pair, ladies and gentlemen. I need them in my life. We got a Joltik. Yeah, not sure how many people are desperate for a Joltik artwork rare, but we're getting one, and it's on a Yamper, and it's kind of awesome. It lets you flip 3 coins and do 10 damage for each head. It's fine, it's not particularly good, but hey, it's stunning. Now, we've got ourselves a Gimmighoul here. I adore this Gimmighoul. This Gimmighoul is amazing. This is one of just the phenomenal artworks in the set. And the attack is single energy, flip till you get tails, 20 for each heads. I like it as an emergency attack. Now, Groudon is another card I'm not loving playability-wise. It does have a really big attack, whereby you can discard up to 4 energy from your Pokemon, and then do 60 for each one discarded in this way, but mostly I just think it's got really big, bad artwork, and it's awesome. Minior is one of those lovely Gen 7 Pokemon that often gets ignored. Not in this set, ladies and gentlemen. We get an artwork rare, and to be fair, it's got a really nice ability that lets you attach an energy from your hand to this Pokemon on the bench, and then it switches in the active, and for a single energy does 20 for each energy in your active opponent's retreat cost. It's fine, but really it's just lovely artwork. And we got ourselves an Yveltal here. Now this is one which we saw a little while ago, but it is an absolutely beautiful, stunning card. Best thing about it is 2 energy, and it does 90 to an evolution Pokemon. But again, the art is the point here. Ferrothorn is apparently getting another one, because why not? Yeah, that gets an artwork rare. Again, I love the fact that they switch between sometimes it's a basic, sometimes it's a stage 1. It's kind of all over the place in terms of which one in the evolution line gets one, and I appreciate this. 2 energy, 50, and then next turn it does 150. Best I can tell you about this one, ladies and gentlemen. I am sorry. We then got ourselves a rather lovely Aegislash. This is one we looked at the other day. I adore this Aegislash. The artwork is stunning, and it is, of course, done by the Zelda artist, which is honestly kind of amazing, Takumi Wada. This is the one whereby it takes no damage from Pokemon EX or V, which could end up being a very nice little safeguard card in the future. And then the Cyclizar I showed you the other day. 140 for free energy if you play the supporter this turn, but really the point of this is, hey, look, it's beautiful. Now, moving over to the Pokemon EXs, all of them get full arts as we would expect, and half of them get special illustration rares. So going in order, Frostlass unfortunately only gets itself a full art, but look how beautiful it is, ladies and gentlemen. This seems alright by me. It's got the interesting ability whereby if it gets KO'd, flip a coin. If heads, you give up one less prize, but it's still not particularly great. Now, Garchomp is the poster boy of the set, so obviously Garchomp gets both a full art and a special illustration rare. This is one of the first ones they showed off. It's done by Oswaldo Cato, and I love this, ladies and gentlemen. They seem to have kind of broken through a wall whereby the Terra now can have special illustration rares, because before Rule of the Black Flame, that was not a deal. That was just not the done thing. I'm glad they have, because this one looks amazing. Best thing about Garchomp is single energy, 116. You can attach free fighting energy from your trash to your bench Pokemon in any way that you like. It's alright. It's fine. And then Tapu Koko. And I am in love, ladies and gentlemen. I am in love. I mean, the card is fine, but look at the special art rare. Oh, I adore it. If you had a Pokemon KO'd last turn, it does 120 plus paralysis, which is lovely. But as someone who just adores Gen 7, Gens 1, 5, and 7 are my three favourite generations, and I will not be moved on this. I just think this is stunning. Also, with Worlds in Hawaii next year, total excuse to go back and play Ultra Sun, the only one of those quartet of games I never actually played first time round. Yes, I played the other three start to finish. Yes, I'm proud of myself. Now, we've also got ourselves a Hooper EX. It just gets itself a full art. It's fine. It's alright. We kind of like it. It's one that for 2 Darkness Energy does 50 for each energy attached to all your opponent's Pokemon in play. Interesting, but the Darkness Energy on a fighting Pokemon's kind of annoying. And then we get Goldengo, which might be my favourite full art Pokemon we've seen. Now, to be fair, I love me full art Paldean Clodsire, but I also revealed that one, so that's not particularly fair. But oh my word, I love this full art. I think this full art's amazing. Maybe it's because Goldengo's my boy in raids on Scarlet and Violet. Maybe it's because I just finished going through the Teal Mask. I'm not sure with Goldengo as my main Pokemon. Dunno is the honest answer. Just think this full art's amazing. Also, the card is flat out broken. Draw a card. If it's active, draw 2 as the ability. And then you can discard as much basic energy from your hand as you like, doing 50 damage for each one discarded as the attack for a single energy. Yeah, that's good. And then Bombardier gets itself a full art. Best thing about this card is single energy, search for free basics and bench them. But you can also use it on your first turn, which is pretty gosh darned good. Moving forward to supporter cards then, we get a Larry. We don't get a special art rare of Larry. I'm sorry, ladies and gentlemen, I'm sorry. We don't get a special art Larry, which I know is sad, but that's the way it is, unfortunately. We still get a full art of Larry, which is brilliant, but yes, I am genuinely a little bit upset. I wanted a special art rare of Larry. We don't get one, and that makes me sad. The card, it's a flippy one. If you flip heads, it's amazing. Search any 2 Pokemon. If you flip tails, you search for 1 basic Pokemon, and it becomes rubbish. Chantal comes along with only a full art here, but it's quite nice. There's no Larry, let's be clear. But, you know, the card still gets a full art, and that's quite nice. As for what it actually does, it might be the worst supporter ever printed. Flip a coin. If heads, it's Gusting. If tails, it's a switch. And I know every time I say this, somebody's like, excuse me, what about Imakuni? No, because Imakuni, sometimes you want to confuse your own active Pokemon. There are cards that get advantages when they're confused. This might legitimately be the worst supporter ever. Nice full art, though. Rika comes along with both a full art and a special illustration rare. I adore the special illustration rare by Kantaro here. I just think it's a beautiful card. It's one I think I need to see in person. Lovely little city scene, walking along with a glass of something by a red card. I just think it's awesome. But I also think this is a card that is going to really shine when you see it in person. As for what Rika actually does, because this is not a terrible card, look at the top 4 cards of your deck. 2 go to your hand, 2 go to the bottom of your deck in any order. Perfect? No, obviously not, but a decent little draw card. And then we get ourselves Parasol Lady, who gets a full art and a special illustration rare. And Marikura here is just crushed this card. I don't know what it is about this card. I can't quite put my finger on it. Maybe it's the fact that it just looks like it came straight out of a phenomenal anime. I don't know, is the honest answer. I just think it's beautiful. And I've seen a lot of other people sharing that opinion online as well. This is just a stunning, 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 stunning card, which I love it, and I'm sure a whole bunch of you guys do as well. So with the supporters and the Pokemon, that just leaves the gold cards. And we've got the usual thing coming on here. We've got ourselves one Pokemon, one trainer, and one energy. Obviously, the Pokemon is Garchomp. Could I have mentioned Garchomp when I mentioned it earlier? Totally could have. Chose not to. I don't know. Mixing things up this time. But there are 3 special versions of Garchomp. The full art, the special illustration rare, and the gold. And oh my word, this is cool. Is it a patch on the special illustration rare from Kato? No, obviously not. Is it an amazing gold Garchomp? Oh yes. And as a man who's played Garchomp decks to success in the past, actual Garchomp, not Garchomp C, come on. Yeah, I love this. The gold trainer this time around is another stadium. It is Beach Court. It is done by Kato. And there's always one Pokemon hiding in the art. I mean, this time it's Flamigo, but it's really not hiding. It's just right there at the front, literally waving at you. But I love Flamigo. I like Beach Court as a card. I am a big fan of the Kato stadiums. I need to add this to my collection. And then we finish off with Reversal Energy. Yeah, sometimes it is the stadium that ends up as a reprint, and to be fair, Beach Court is totally a reprint. But this time round, we've also got Reversal Energy as a reprint, and my word, this is a stunning card. Yes, it's just Reversal Energy, and yes, it's just a gold version of it. But it's a great card that sees a bunch of play, and it looks cool as a gold card, and I'm in, ladies and gentlemen. I am in. Oh, also, and I hadn't actually showed you this, I think, in a video before, so let me make it clear now. I showed you that the Plusle Mine and Connect, the Goldengo and the Gimme Ghoul also connect. I'm going to put it lengthways just for a second because I can fit it more on the screen. I don't know, turn your head so you can see it properly. But yeah, this is cool as well. For me, there are a bunch I want this time round. I really, really want the Tapu Koko. I really want the Garchomp. I really want the Parasol Lady. In addition to the pair of Okacheke cards. We are being spoiled in this set, and I love it. Oh, and the Beach Court. Obviously, the Beach Court. But now I want to hear from you guys. Tell me which of these are your favourites. Tell me which ones you love. Tell me anything you want to tell me in the comment section. Go nuts! Be nice! And then make sure you like this video, subscribe to this channel, follow me on Twitter at TheWasi. That's where we talk about Pokemon and a whole bunch of other card games. And please do consider checking out patreon.com/PTCG Radio, where you can support the channel, get some bonus podcasts, and all kinds of fun things. And get shout-outs on the channel like the lovely Uber MX, who's been a supporter of ours for a long time now and is awesome. So shout-out to them for the support and the loveliness. But by far the most important thing as always, look after yourselves till next time, would ya? Thank you very much for watching. My name's Ross, and you've been watching PTCG Radio.